Hey, America, don't get up.
I'm Wendy Williams. Welcome to Love Triangle.
Now, we're always looking for the name of the famous person, place, or thing in our puzzle.
Then you will win this. From Big W, it's a shopping spree, Rita.
2 Sundays ago, news broke that TNA Wrestling was up for sale. The company that was on such a high 4 years ago after Bound for Glory 2009 is now facing a grim future. The past 4 years and their numerous missteps could be blamed on 2 people. However, this isn't the site that talks about the wrestling side of matters. If you want those, go to WrestleCrap.com, WrestleChat.net, or listen to the NAWC. Presented by WrestleChat.net on CLW83.com. Okay, now with those cheap plugs out of the way, on to more important matters. In November of 2010, Family Feud had a collection of TNA wrestlers and knockouts on their show to hype their move from LA to Universal in Orlando, and a brand new host in Steve Harvey, who admits that he is a big fan of wrestling. That said, a whole week's worth of shows were taped with RVD, Mr. Anderson, Matt Morgan, Mick Foley, and Jay Lethal, taking on Christy Hemme, Tara, Angelina Love, and Velvet Sky, and of course, Lacey von Erich, for bragging rights and cash. Now, I personally thought this week was great and hilarious at the same time, but there were answers that just made me shake my head. For this induction, we're going to take a look at the worst answer of each day of the week, not given by Lacey von Erich, since we already took care of that in a Dumb Answer of the Week column years ago, which, let's be honest, is probably one of the best things on the website anyways. Well, you ready? Let's play the feud! On Monday's edition, the first question out of the special was, name a way a woman makes her breasts look bigger. Jay Lethal gives us an answer that the rest of the team questions whether he actually knows what women's breasts look like.
Jay, come on, man. Name something a woman does to make her bust look larger.
What if she wears more than one bra?
More than one bra?
That's his secret.
Wow. Just put a bunch of them on. Snap the hooks in the back.
Put a bunch of them on. That's logical, right, Steve? Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Get out of here.
He said, Steve, that's logical. He said, dumbest answer I've ever heard.
It's tough love.
Sir, you make act like Ric Flair, but you have all the game of David Flair. Now let's move on to Tuesday's clip where Mick Foley shows off his more sensitive side.
Name something people get caught in.
A hug. I'm drawing a blank, man. I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive.
Big Matt said, you can't be serious. This is not how the regular family plays it. They always go, good answer, Big Matt said. You can't be serious. People get caught in a hug.
Maybe Mick was having a bad Vader flashback when he was fighting him for the longest time in WCW around 1993. Wednesday's worst answer was Lacey von Erich's grocery store answer, and to be perfectly honest, there was nothing else that could be considered dumb in that show. So instead, here's a Steve Harvey markout moment where Mick Foley can't let Tuesday's bad answer go.
Hey, man. Hello. You have no idea. I followed you everywhere. I know your every move. You've been around, boy.
You wanna
Foley.
hug? I'm not afraid to hug. I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to embrace.
That is right. That's your thing. I'm okay with that.
For those who listen to the NAWC, we're not using the markout moment soundbite, so let's just move on to Thursday, where I thought Velvet Sky was going to take it with this clip.
Name something some people do frequently and others not at all.
Can I say on TV?
You can't.
I'm sorry, I don't know how broad we can get with these. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, I'm serious.
I just became the host this year. I just want the job.
But then we get to Fast Money, where the wrestlers team wins, and Jay Lethal proves once again that he's at his worst when he fishes for answers.
In which occupation do you find the bravest people?
Football. Fisherman.
You know what?
Props to Steve Harvey for the hilarious way that he took this one.
You are 57 points away from the ride. Oh, I forgot. In which occupation do you find the bravest people? You with your cape on and your Speedos and your boots. Survey said. Wow.
We wrapped this all up on Friday and Mr. Anderson. All this week he was a great player and almost helped the team win money. But then something happened on Friday where he gave us not one, but two dumb answers.
Wow. We got 2 strikes here. If it's there, you're still alive. If it's not, the knockouts get ready to steal.
In Arizona, they might find an illegal alien. Work with me here.
This cat is killing me this week. Oh, man, is that up there? Man.
What makes this first one bad is that earlier Christy Hemme tried to say it but ran out of time. He would then follow that up with this little nugget.
We asked 100 women, name some information your new boyfriend might confess to you. Mr. Anderson.
The roster. How many? You know what?
I know exactly what you're talking about. But you threw the entire audience off. All of the guys was going, yeah, the women were going, what is he talking about? We know the roster.
Yeah, I doubt 100 women would want to admit that they were part of a guy's roster to begin with. Well, that wraps up this special hilarious induction full of dumb answer greatness from the TNA Wrestler special. I hope all of the answers hit your personal dumb answer bullseye! And if that's not a segue into what our Thanksgiving induction's gonna be, then I don't know what is. Goodbye, everyone.